Are you left-wing if you are not right-wing? The political spectrum is a common way of categorizing different political positions, ideologies, and parties. It is often represented by a horizontal line, with the left wing on one end and the right wing on the other. However, this simple model may not capture the complexity and diversity of political views that exist in reality. In this article, we will explore the question of whether you are automatically left-wing if you are not right-wing and what other factors may influence your political orientation. What does it mean to be left-wing or right-wing? The terms left-wing and right-wing originated during the French Revolution of 1789, when supporters of the revolution sat on the left side of the National Assembly, while supporters of the monarchy sat on the right side. Since then, these terms have been used to describe various political ideologies and movements that differ in their views on social, economic, and cultural issues. Generally, the left wing is characterized by an emphasis on ideas such as freedom, equality, fraternity, rights, progress, reform, and internationalism. The left wing tends to favor social justice, democracy, secularism, environmentalism, human rights, and peace. The left wing also tends to support a larger role for the government in regulating the economy and providing social welfare programs. Some examples of left-wing ideologies are socialism, communism, anarchism, social democracy, liberalism, and progressivism. The right wing, on the other hand, is characterized by an emphasis on notions such as authority, hierarchy, order, duty, tradition, reaction, and nationalism. The right wing tends to favor social order, stability, morality, religion, patriotism, and security. The right wing also tends to support a smaller role for the government in regulating the economy and providing social welfare programs. Some examples of right-wing ideologies are conservatism, fascism, monarchism, libertarianism, neoliberalism, and populism. However, these definitions are not fixed or universal. They may vary depending on the historical and cultural context of different countries and regions. For example, what is considered left-wing or right-wing in the United States may not be the same as what is considered left-wing or right-wing in Europe or Asia. Moreover, there may be overlaps and contradictions between different ideologies within the same wing. For example, some libertarians may share some views with liberals on social issues but disagree with them on economic issues. Are there other options besides left-wing and right-wing? The political spectrum is not limited to two poles. There are also other options that may not fit neatly into either the left wing or the right wing. Some of these options are centrism. Centrism is a political outlook that involves accepting or supporting a balance of social equality and social hierarchy while opposing political changes that would result in a significant shift of society strongly to the left or the right. Centrists may hold moderate views on various issues or seek compromise between opposing sides. Centrists may also identify with different ideologies depending on the issue or context. Some examples of centrist ideologies are Christian democracy, Pancasila, and social liberalism. Third Way. Third Way is a political movement that attempts to reconcile right-wing and left-wing politics by advocating for a synthesis of center-right economic platforms with center-left social policies. Third Way emerged in the late 20th century as a response to the decline of traditional socialism and the rise of neoliberalism. Third Way supporters claim to offer a pragmatic and innovative approach to governance that transcends ideological divisions. Some examples of Third Way leaders are Tony Blair, Bill Clinton, and Gerhard Schröder. Radical centrism. Radical centrism is a political philosophy that advocates for fundamental changes in the political system while rejecting both extreme left-wing and extreme right-wing positions. Radical centrists believe that the existing political parties and institutions are corrupt or ineffective and that new solutions are needed to address the challenges of the 21st century. Radical centrists may propose radical reforms such as direct democracy, universal basic income, or environmental sustainability. How do you determine your political orientation? Your political orientation is not determined by a single factor or test. It is influenced by a combination of factors such as your personal values, beliefs, experiences, education, culture, religion, personality, emotions, and social environment. Your political orientation may also change over time as you encounter new information or situations. One way to explore your political orientation is to take online quizzes or surveys that measure your views on various issues and compare them with different political ideologies or parties. However, these quizzes or surveys are not definitive or comprehensive. They may not cover all the aspects of your political orientation or reflect the nuances and complexities of your views. They may also be biased or inaccurate depending on the source or methodology. Another way to explore your political orientation is to read and learn about different political ideologies or parties and their history, principles, policies, and impacts. You can also engage in discussions and debates with people who have different or similar views to yours and listen to their perspectives and arguments. However, you should be critical and open-minded when reading, learning, or discussing politics. You should not accept everything you read or hear as true or valid without verifying the evidence or logic. You should also be respectful and tolerant of other people's views even if you disagree with them. Ultimately, your political orientation is your own choice and responsibility. You should not let others tell you what to think or how to vote. You should make your own informed and independent decisions based on your own values, beliefs, and interests. Conclusion. In conclusion, you are not automatically left-wing if you are not right-wing. There are other options besides left-wing and right-wing on the political spectrum, such as centrism, third way, and radical centrism. Your political orientation is influenced by a combination of factors and may change over time. You can explore your political orientation by taking online quizzes or surveys, reading and learning about different political ideologies or parties, and engaging in discussions and debates with others. However, you should be critical and open-minded when doing so. You should also make your own informed and independent decisions based on your own values, beliefs, and interests.